Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do remember, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right here and select all to receive all notifications upon the videos that come out on this channel. Also, my backup channel is Tony Harvin Network if you'd like to do the same. This video here is on exposing another false prophet, a so-called youth pastor out of the state of Mississippi that just happened recently, that was published today. He was arrested. He was arrested in general by the name of Alexander Blackwelder, a so-called youth minister out of the state of Mississippi. He was 26 years of age. His charges was sexual battery and one count of enticement of a child to produce visual depiction of sexual contact. So the meaning of that, in other words, in basic terms, any person who attempts to induce, entice, or pursue a minor to engage in a sexual act for the purposes of making a video, picture, or other images is guilty of sexual exploitation. You know what I mean? The police out there in Tupelo, Mississippi, received an anonymous tip. So they had to do their investigation and things like that, got the evidence together, and that's when they made the arrest on his so-called youth pastor. Time and time again, like I always state, like it's almost like it's every week there's always a so-called preacher out here somewhere in America or all across the world that is always getting arrested for sexual charges on somebody or somebody's like a minor. This charge was against a minor, a so-called preacher, arrested, especially for that enticement type of thing. That's almost like in a sense of you begging for a picture, or you asking for a picture or a video or something like that, visual, for a minor to send you. So you and your crazed fantasies as a grown man, this is a 26-year-old grown man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So let's go to more of the story. So it also states that he was having allegedly inappropriate contact with the 16-year-old girl. So the minor was 16 years of age that he got arrested for, and charges was received upon him for those actions. Now, they stating that in this one article that it was alleged in general. Now, we all know that, people are innocent until proven guilty at the end of the day, but this is a serious charge. This is a real serious charge in general. And I had a friend years ago, this was way back when, probably when I was about 18, 19 years old or something like that. It was a young female who stated something against him and sent him to jail for 6 months after that. And his name was cleared, after the fact that it was found that she was lying in general. Yes, things like that can happen, you know what I mean? But it seems like there's a high percentage rate, when these so-called preachers or these so-called people in leadership, when they get charged with these crimes, they get convicted and then they get sentenced off to prison and things like that. I have never met not one so-called preacher or read not one article or one news flick in general when a so-called preacher gets charged with these type of charges against a minor, or in general for rape upon somebody, get off. They always seem to get convicted and sentenced to a prison term. Why? Because of the evidence is always there for these creeps out there. You understand? So mark my words, there will be more cases, there will be more stories that you're going to hear of these so-called preachers out here for rape, sexual assault and things of that nature. You know what I mean? As I spoke about or speak about in general, time and time again, these people got hidden agendas in general. So if you know of a preacher, as I always state, if you know of a preacher who's been arrested or who haven't even been arrested, because you got some members, as I always state, or their family members that's sweeping it underneath the rug. whereas though they don't want people to hear about it. But people like me, with a platform like this, I will expose these false prophets. You understand that? I will expose it. So if you're a false prophet out there, a so-called preacher out there that's doing these things, that you think that you won't be caught and stuff like that, and if I hear about it, if I see it in the news and stuff like that, or somebody present it to me with firm evidence, trust and believe that I'm going to expose it here on this platform. You understand that? So I'm Tony Harvin, breaking another news article to you people here on YouTube land and all other social media platforms. Just warning the people in general of these creeps out here, man. I thank you all for tuning in. You know, hit that like, hit that share button in general. Do remember, when you hit that subscribe button, you know, hit that notification bell to receive all notifications that come out on this YouTube channel. All right, I'm out. Peace.